Today, as well as looking for items that I'm excited to list, I'm also looking for some warm items for the winter months ahead. This is a really nice newer tag Athleta sweater, but it had multiple grease spots on it and had some fading as well. This is an older Athleta tag, and this sweater just showed a lot of wear. Sweaters at this location are just $6 a piece, so it's a section that I like to spend a lot of time looking through. They also blast the music in this store, which I actually like. I enjoy it while I'm thrifting, but it's really hard to talk while the music's playing. So that's why I always have to do a voiceover for the majority of the time that I'm in here. Another thing that I enjoy about this store is they categorize their sweaters by color, much like Goodwill. So I like to look in a lot of the neutral spots. I found this really great Free People sweater. I actually received an offer on this already on eBay for $41, but in 24 or 48 hours time, it had like 11 or 12 likes on Poshmark. So I did counter at 52, and I don't believe that they accepted that offer. I have it listed for $68. I could not find a stock photo on it. I'll talk more about that sweater in a little bit. Purchasing one of these super chunky Afghans is kind of on my bucket list. This was really, really soft, but I did find a few flaws. It looks like it was unfinished, but I would love to pick one of those up. This pair of boots, look at the name on these. We'll talk a little bit about these later. I thought these were really interesting and decided to take these home with me. And then this sweater is the find of the day for sure. And I had no idea at the time. I just saw that it was cashmere and interesting looking, and it was a size large. The fabric tag was there, so I decided to take it home with me. And you will see this lucky shirt as well during the haul. Sorry for the extremely close-ups of all of these garments. I guess I was holding the camera close. This is Pamangella, a brand that I like to pick up if it's the right style. Some Scotch and soda. I have a very messy cart here. This was a beautiful Free People sweater, and it showed a lot of wear and pilling. I was still debating on bringing it home with me because I loved that stitching, and then I saw this hole in it, and that was kind of the deal breaker because it was very pilly plus the hole. This was a really unique piece. It was priced at $30. It's made in France. It's part of a double boiler, but it's missing the bottom part. There were some decent sold comps, but for $30, I had to leave it behind. If that was a complete set, that would have been a great score. Hi everybody, welcome back. I am home. It's the next day. I am ready to do this haul with you. The last time I went shopping here, I took off the store tags with you. They have these little colored tags that indicate when the item was put on the floor. On this particular day, the tag was orange. So you'll see that I did get quite a few little orange tagged items because I love to hit the new racks here. So this was a very good day, and I used that same guiding principle to only pick up things that I wanted to come home and list. And I'll tell you, that really eliminates a lot of things when I'm thrifting. Be sure to stay tuned until the end of the video, and I will share with you my cost of goods and my per item cost on average. So today I spent $94 in change. I was trying to get to about 100, so I was happy with that. I didn't want this to be a huge haul. I have a bins video that's going to be coming out soon. I refer to the Goodwill outlet as the bins for those of you who might be new here. The Goodwill outlet is where you pay per pound. So I tend to bulk up on those visits because it's so inexpensive, and I haven't processed that yet. So I wanted to keep this to $100 or less, and I felt like that would kind of guide me. Anyway, let's get started with this gorgeous skirt by J. McLaughlin. Now, this is not a brand that I typically get very excited about, but this skirt is suede and leather. It's a high-end brand to begin with. I feel like a lot of this stuff can sit for a while, but then when it does sell, it usually sells for a decent amount. I think Jay McLaughlin has some brand loyalty there, so if you wait for the right buyer, you'll do okay. The thing that I also liked about this skirt is that it's a size 12. It's absolutely beautiful. I haven't looked up comps yet, but what I liked about this is it kind of has panel, ooh, sorry, getting blurry there. You can see where on one side, this is leather, and on this side it's suede. It kind of has these like opposite effects. I think this is a really beautiful skirt. I also like the length of it. It's probably going to hit around the knee. There was one little thing I wanted to mention, because there's this tiny, where the slit is, there's just a teeny bit coming undone here. It's very, very subtle. I will definitely note that, but it is the softest leather. This is a brand I always pick up if I see it for the right price, and that is Third Love. I think this is a online like catalog only type of bra. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. I don't usually see this when I'm out, but that's it right there. Third Love, size 38D. What I love about this is, for any full-figured or full-chested women, you'll appreciate this. So this kind of comes down right here, but then there's this mesh portion that goes up like over an inch and kind of holds you in. So if you don't want any spillage, you know, this will take care of that. And it also has this little section here where you can remove these smaller pads. This is a really great brand. I usually list these for about $30 to $35, and they usually sell between $25 and $30. So Third Love, that was a great pickup. All right, everybody, I just want to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Vendoo. They are a multi-platform cross-listing service, as well as an inventory manager. They give you the ability to delist and relist items. You can include private SKUs for your items that you have located in your inventory. Every morning, I'm going on to Vendoo to see what I can list, what might be a stale item that needs to be relisted. If something sells, I delist it. It's kind of the place that I'm always checking back in with. Today I want to talk to you about the capabilities you have using Vendoo on the go with their app. One of the things I'm most grateful for is the ability to mark something sold when I'm on the go. If I'm out thrifting and I get a notification that something sold, I'm like, great, but immediately my first thought is, did I cross-post that to eBay? Which platform did it sell on? And how quickly can I delist it from the other platform? So having the capability to mark it as sold when you're on the go is just so important to me. So what I want to do with you today is take you through the process of how I go about marking an item sold when it sells, and then showing you how you can do it anywhere, and Vendoo will delist it from whatever platform it is currently listed on. I have this emerald design Irish knit cardigan sweater. It's sold on Poshmark for $65. I'll show you the whole process. You're gonna go into inventory and I'm just gonna do Irish knit, and it should come up. There it is. So it pops up. Down in the bottom right, there's highlighted marketplace in like pink, and I click on that, and I see when I click on that it's listed on eBay and on Poshmark. Those are the two platforms. So I'm going to then click on Poshmark where it says listed, and down where it says delist on Poshmark in the bottom right hand, I'm going to hit that arrow, and instead of delisting it, I'm going to mark it as sold. So it's sold, it's listed for $65. It's listed for $75. It's sold for $65. So I'll say that it was sold for $65, mark as sold. And then when I go back to the platforms, it will say next to eBay, delisted. So even though I have to manually say that it's sold on Poshmark, it automatically delists on all the other platforms. So now there's nothing else I have to do. It's been delisted on eBay. It's marked as sold on Poshmark for the price that it's sold for. Furthermore, you can go onto the Vendoo forum and you can see that the item was $65, that was the sale price. My marketplace fees, 20% on Poshmark, were $15. My cost of goods was $10. Then at the bottom, it says total profit, $40. So you have all of the necessary information right there. This is such a great tool when you're on the go, because inevitably we are busy people, we are out and about, and things sell when we're not home. And there's nothing worse than double selling an item and having to cancel it on one platform. So this to me is one of the most important tools that Vendoo has to offer. And I just wanted to share with you today how you can use it on your phone. You can do all of these same things on your laptop as well. But now that they have a mobile application, it's so incredible to be able to do this wherever you are. Just another reason why Vendoo is such an incredible tool for my reselling business. If you are interested in trying out Vendoo, you can click the link in my description and save 25% off your first month of service. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments for me. Also, Vendoo has great customer service. If you want to ever want to reach out to them, they should get back to you very quickly and help you out with any issues you might have. Thanks again to Vendoo, and let's get back to the video. My phone signal is not great in this store, so I didn't run comps on this, but Scotch and Soda is a brand that I will typically grab if it's in good condition and for the right price. So I think knits here were $5, and I made sure to look this over very carefully, and I don't want to put it too close to my makeup, but it's these beautiful little floral embellishments. And there's some of them are loose. They kind of come like right off the garment, and it's really beautiful. Elbow length sleeves. What I wasn't sure about was this was called a la carte Scotch and Soda. I am not sure if this is a diffusion line, if that means it's going to be less money. But where I only paid $5, I did want to give this a try, so I'm hoping to get, you know, somewhere between $28 and $32 for that. This was something that came out on the rack, as I mentioned in the Thrift With Me portion of the video. It was a good day for free people. I found a lot of free people. It was unfortunate that I had to put that one sweater back because I really did like that. This is just a really pretty basic, and this is from the Free People Beach line, which I do like to pick up. Free People has a lot of lines like Intimately Free and Free People Movement, and then they have Free People Beach, they have We the Free, lots of different ones. You're gonna see a couple today. So this is just a very simple tank top, and it almost has like a mesh-like fabric, very boho light. This is a great layering piece. For someone like me, I probably wouldn't wear it on its own, but it would be a great layering piece, oversized per usual, with Free People. And then in the back, sorry, the sun is coming in from the side here. I'm gonna have to scoot in close. I also picked up this Lucky brand top. This is in an extra large. I really like the neckline on this. It kind of stops right here, and then you'll see this pleating that comes down to a V. It's not a crazy low V, which I really like. It has these beautiful fall colors with like the navy and the rust. When it comes to Lucky brand, I tend to pick up the larger sizes unless it's a really special piece. But I have a lot of luck with large, extra large, 2X in Lucky brand tops. So I thought this was a great pickup, and I decided to wear it for you here in the haul. This is probably the most valuable piece that I picked up, but it's a new to me brand. It is an orange tag, so they just put it out. Now, when I was in the store, when I did manage to get a signal, depending on where I was in the store, I could either get it or not get it. Does that happen to you? It's so annoying. But I saw that this retailed, I saw one site that had this tie-dye cashmere sweater style listed for $512. And when I first looked here, I noticed that the tag was missing. It's this really beautiful, like inky blue tie-dye. One of the things that I was really trying to pay attention to, because I've been noticing I've been missing this a lot, is to see if the fabric content was there. Even more important sometimes than the size for me is the fabric content, because I can always measure a garment, but I can't create a fabric content. So, and over here, all of my information was here, the brand, the size, and the fabric content. So this is Galadriel Matea. Sorry, I know that's awful. Los Angeles, size large, and it is 100% recycled cashmere. I'm gonna show you that brand one more time, because my pronunciation will not help you at all. There it is. So beautiful. So I'm thinking I'm gonna list this like maybe $75, $80 and see what happens. Hello everybody, it's Editing Lori here. I had to go into a little bit more detail on this sweater because this company looks really interesting. She's out of Los Angeles. This is the woman's name that I just butchered. It's a made-to-order sweater, made to order in Los Angeles from 100% reclaimed cashmere. Any pattern and colorway is available in any listed body fit combo. Individually hand-dyed using eco-friendly methods, may be hand-washed or dry cleaned. Free standard shipping with domestic, blah, blah, blah. Each custom piece is hand-dyed and will have a slight variation from the garment pictured. This is the beauty of our work. We do not accept returns. Please contact us with any questions or concerns. So this particular sweater, again, this was the closest one to what I saw, $480. And then down here, select the body. I think this is pretty cool. Crew neck fitted, crew neck relaxed, V-neck, crew neck, whatever, all these different. And then size, small, medium. I guess it only goes up to extra large, which is interesting. I would think with custom, you'd be able to go even larger than that. But anyway, if you go to shop sweaters here, these are the different ones. So this one has roses. This one has hearts. I'm going to have to look more closely at mine to see what the pattern of mine was. So pretty interesting. Some of these are really wild. I like the one that I found. But $480 custom order sweaters. And what are these over here? These are shirts. They have a lookbook. And this is from their 2022 line. They have an Instagram account. And yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. This is a random man next to my face. I found these little Carhartt overalls, and I really like to pick up Carhartt. It's just one of those brands that is consistent, never like a ton of money unless it's a real special piece, but I feel like denim overalls for kids is so classic Carhartt, and they're a nice size. And I think children's clothes here, at least this particular garment, might have been like $3. Master cloth overalls. I don't know if this is anything special. I've never seen that before, but the size on these is a youth size 8. Probably list those for about $20, $25. Like I said, I haven't looked up many comps for these, although I did look up this sweater this morning. So I was at this store in the video where I got the special leather quilted shoes that the owner handed me, and they sold in a day. And I held up at one point Pam and Gella. This is a nice brand. I believe it's sold on Revolve. I've had some really good luck selling this brand, but last week I passed on the Pam and Gella piece that I saw because it was just a very basic black top, had some washwear. This week, I was not gonna leave this behind. This is a beautiful wool sweater, and it has, look at the detail on this. So if I flip it, the party's in the back here all day long. So there is this zipper that comes down the back. So you could unzip it, which can give you more of like a little A-line fit. It adds a very interesting element to the piece. And then look at the lamb leather patch on the elbow. Absolutely beautiful, this soft leather. And funny enough, I saw the brand and I was looking at it. I looked down at the garment, at the fabric tag, and I saw that it was wool, acrylic, alpaca, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then it said 100% lamb leather. And I'm like, lamb leather? Like, if you look at it from the front, you don't see any leather. So then I flipped it over, and that's when I saw that this zipper part was trimmed with the black leather, and then of course the elbow patches. So this is a really beautiful sweater. It's in great condition. I did not see any holes, fingers crossed. So you never really know if you're gonna have any holes until you have it under the light, but I did look at this pretty closely. I saw that one other person had it listed for $79, which made me very happy. This was a style pickup that I might keep. It's my color, and it is a size large. This brand is Cyrus, so this is really just like a TJ Maxx brand, but it's just an open cardigan in this really pretty rust color. I was thinking I might wear this on Thanksgiving and then I'll sell it. And yeah, I love open cardigans. I think it's really great for reselling because you don't have to worry about it buttoning. If you look at brands like Free People, their stuff is so oversized. Like I could even see this on a much smaller frame person than me, and they could just wear, you know, something tight fitting underneath, maybe even like a cropped tank, and then this would just be that real slouchy, cozy look. So I loved this rust sweater. Again, $6 for sweaters. This I think I took a chance on, and I'll tell you why. Madewell, as much as I love the brand, some of their blouses sit for a long time. I didn't run the comps on this. I just really liked this top, and I was kind of going with my gut on this day. So here is the tag, and it's just this really beautiful peplum blouse. Again, I love these colors for Thanksgiving. It's just beautiful. And I love the neckline. I love a good peplum blouse. I think it's such a flattering fit. And I thought this was really pretty. Let me see what the date is. It's fully lined. I'm sure it's somewhat newer. Yeah, it's summer of 2021. I did look at that. So that was kind of a reason why I picked it up. It should be easy to find stock photos on this. Knit tops at this store are $5 and blouses are $6 or $6.50, but sometimes they'll charge me $5 if it's like a short sleeve blouse. It's not always super consistent, but yeah, I thought that was super pretty. Now this is a brand that I don't always pick up, but I loved this sweater. And this was on the rack and I was like, oh, I bet that's some high-end brand. Well, it was just Ann Taylor. But you know, If you walk through a mall, you will see just how expensive these brands are. I recently went to the Natick Collection, to the Nordstrom Cafe. It's like one of my favorite places for date night with Jay. So we went, and just walking through the stores, I'm always so shocked by real retail when I walk through stores. I'm like, wait a second, like they're really charging this? I'm just so like thrift minded now, it's crazy. Anyways, this is a size medium, but look at the detail on this. Look at the sleeves. How adorable. Super stretchy. It's kind of like a little bit of a toned down eyelash style with these little dots, and it is just the cutest top. It's got this little mock neck. I think this is adorable. I want to get this listed right away because I think this would be great for Thanksgiving too. All right, more Free People. This is We the Free. We're gonna see one more label from Free People. Isn't this so pretty? Semi-sheer floral pattern boho style. I love the scoop neck and the cropped style of this. It looked like it was in great condition. Purple tag. I think this is an older piece there. I got a couple greens and a couple purples, but this was right next to another Free People top that I'm pretty sure is somewhere in here. Next up is this Madewell top, and this one still had the tag on it for $67.99, which I think is just awesome. Cropped with the tie in the front, and this does have an green tag, so this has been there for a little bit also. New with tag, I thought was super cute. Black, I think very versatile. I loved the little smocked sleeves on this, so cute. So hopefully this will be maybe about a $30 flip. I grabbed this for me. It just says proof. It's this really pretty travel mug, and you know, I love pink. It was only $2.99, and it was like brand new, like not a scratch or anything. If it's really worth something, I suppose I would sell it, but I keep going out of focus. This is really cute. Grab these sweatpants. I do like this brand 47 when it comes to gear, like Patriots, Red Sox stuff. They're definitely a little pricier. I've mentioned them before here on my channel, and these are a size medium, and I think Rocco would love them. And their sweats are like $5 or $6. So here's the Patriots logo. I also love like the old Patriots logo much more than the new one, so I'm always a little partial to garments with this. I had to laugh when I saw these boots. I saw them and I'm like, oh gosh, those look like really nice men's boots. And then I looked on the side here and I saw this variation in color. And I thought it was peeling, you know how like if it's a not so well made boot, that would peel. And then I flipped it over, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really cool. These are really cool boots. So there's like the little zip on the inside. They have the YKK zipper, which is always kind of an indication of good quality. Do you guys want to know what the brand of these shoes are? I've never heard of this. I had to get them and come talk about them. Testosterone. Has anybody ever heard of this brand shoe? And the comps aren't bad. These retail between like $149 and $200, maybe like $129. Comps are pretty solid between like $30 and $60 depending. I'm like, I have to take these home just to talk to my friends here and ask if you've ever heard of the brand Testosterone, because I had not, and these were $6 and they are definitely worth listing. I'm not sure what size these are. They're a size 41. How funny, Testosterone boots. Who knew? I'm always learning. I always find new brands at this store. This was another Free People top. Really cute little smocking around the shoulders. Just a very, you know, solid style, very pretty. Now these Free People tops I don't expect to get too much for, maybe like $25. Now this sweater I have to find a stock photo on, and when you see the arms you'll see why. This is Free People. This tag falls off a lot, and this is an extra large. You guys, wait till you see the arms on this. Okay, this is like the arm that doesn't stop, and this was stuck in my cart, so I pulled it by the arm, so like this side is so long. It's that heavy ribbing. Feels like it's 100% cotton in this like charcoal, very like some of it's black, some of it's charcoal. Really substantial, heavy sweater. So I'm excited to find that. If I do find the stock photo, I'll show it right here for you. The last thing that I picked up, I wasn't super passionate about, but this is just a brand that's kind of consistent for me, and I liked the style of it. It's out of season, but these Eileen Fisher, and this is a little bit of an old tag, but these gorgeous wide leg linen pants, they're cropped, so I don't know. This was my only purchase. I mean, they'll probably sit for a while if I price them right, maybe not. We're out of season. I was really trying to focus on the cozies and the warms and things like that for the fall and winter. But you know, Eileen is my friend. She's served me well through the years. So let's go ahead and see how many items I got, and then we'll decide what my per cost of goods was. Today's haul, we had 19 items. I spent $94.68. So let's divide that by 19. My average cost of goods was just $4.98. I will take it. There we go, my little calculator view. So that's all for today's video. Let me know which item you liked best and share with me some of the strategies you use when you go to the thrift store. Comps are very important, and I don't want this video to suggest otherwise, but I have had some experience with a lot of these brands. In some cases, I was willing to take a little bit less of a profit on a piece that I really enjoyed and will enjoy listing. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you would like to see more from me. I release videos twice a week. And thanks again to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click the link in my description to save 25% off your first month of service with Vendoo. Bye guys, see you soon. Love ya.